Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a super day. So, a while ago, I sort of invited you guys to send in some questions, particularly obviously around bodies, and I do my best to answer them. Without a shadow of a doubt, the most common question that I was asked was, what position should I sleep in? So, we're going to just unpack this and explore this right now. I'm going to start by answering it by saying how we shouldn't sleep. So, forgive me if this sounds a bit negative, but I think once we understand that, then how we should sleep then makes a lot more sense. So I'm never really a fan of people sleeping on their front, okay? That's prone sleeping. The reason being, we tend to sort of bring our arms up into elevation and then turn our head to one side to breathe. Now, in this position, we are really closing down one side of the neck, so shortening and tightening those muscles, and then we've got this side being lengthened. So held for a prolonged period of time whilst we're sleeping, that's obviously potentially going to create a lot of discomfort and inflammation in the neck. When I'm discussing this with patients in clinic, I'll often say, you wouldn't go for a coffee with your friends and sit chatting to them for maybe an hour like this and not expect your neck to complain. So that's the first thing with sleeping on your front. The second thing is breathing mechanics can sometimes be compromised because our diaphragm, when it's trying to do this nice big diaphragmatic breathing, is just hitting the mattress. So our breath can then be more shallow, so more upper rib breathing. And if you ever watched a little one sleep, their tummy is like a little trampoline. It's coming in and out, and that's kind of what we want to be doing when we're sleeping, those big diaphragmatic, relaxing breaths. The other thing with sleeping on our front, the curve in our lower back, like gorgeous lordosis, can then be exaggerated, which can and will cause joint approximation, which can then lead to irritation within that joint space, thus leading to a bit of inflammation and aching in the lower back. So some people find it the most comfortable thing in the world. I'm forever going to question that and not understand it, but it's biomechanically not ideal. Therefore, side sleeping, again, not for everyone, so we're going to unpack that as well, but sleeping on your side, you need to make sure that the pillow meets earlobe to tip of shoulder. That's a whole post in its own right, because there is so much science in a pillow, but that's a pillow in a small nutshell. And then a pillow between your knees as well, just to sort of create a bit of pelvic stability and lessen the angle between the hip and the knee. However, if you have a sore shoulder, perhaps arthritis or an injury, that isn't going to be very comfortable. Maybe turning in bed's a bit of an issue. So if you're going to try and sleep on your back, it's called supine. Again, you need to make sure the pillow isn't too high, so your chin's and chest, or too low, so we've got this neck extension. But the most common thing I'd advise there is pop a pillow under your knees to help imprint your lower back on the mattress. So I hope that answers some of those questions. There's a real science in sleep, mentally and physically. So if you've got any more real nitty-gritty questions on sleeping positions, just fire them in. I'm only too happy to sit and answer them. Have a super day. Bye for now.